of lock-in periods expiring this week. Quite an eventful week we've got lined up here, right on the cusp of third quarter earnings. Let's take a look at all of these. Today we've got at Giant 5 all three names here coming off of a 6-month lock-in period. We've got Sambhv Steel Tubes, Global Civil Projects, both seeing the lock-in period expiring for about 50% of their share capital. The value of equity being unlocked here, however, is much higher for Sambhv Steel at 1346 crores. Along with that, we've got Brigade Hotel Ventures, also at a lock-in expiry of a much smaller 4% of its equity, worth 95 crores. Moving on to Jan 6, the focus shifts to WeWork India, where 8% of shares coming out of lock-in are valued at 630 crores. Not huge in percentage terms, but still sizable in value. Moving on, Jan 7th is quite a busy day. We've got Equus, Meesho, Vidya Wires and Tata Capital, all seeing 2 to 4% of their equity capital being unlocked. But what really stands out is Meesho, where despite just 2% of unlocking, the value here is around 2,000 crores. Alongside this, Tata Capital is coming off of a 3-month lock-in as well, with 2,500 crores worth of equity shares, making these the key stocks to watch out on that day. Now on Jan 8th, LG Electronics India is coming out of a 2% expiry, with 2,213 crores worth of equity shares being unlocked. But the headline name here is clearly Kryzac, where a massive 60% of its equity shareholding comes out of a 6-month lock-in period, valued at 2,926 crores. This is clearly the key stock to watch here for potential volatility. But on Jan 9th, we've got Nephrocare Health Services with 2%, but Bansal Wires Industry is an important name here. It's got 20% of its equity shareholding unlocking after a long 1.5-year holding period, worth almost 970 crores. Now, given the long holding period, the probability of profit booking here is way higher, making this a key stock to track. So this week has been quite lock-in heavy, with names standing out being Kryzac, Sambhv Steel Tubes, Tata Capital, Meesho and importantly Bansal Wire Industries. These are going to be the important names to look out for over the course of the week. Back to you in the studio.
Meryl, thanks so much for joining us with all those details. So several lock-ins which expire this week and several big names in all of these stocks. Perhaps we could see some bit of selling pressure on many of these counters.